Hello adventurers, I am the wise old man, aka the hip old man, and today I am going to tell you all the story about the time I won RuneScape's 10th birthday FashionScape Extravaganza. But before we get started, do me a favor and spec that like button and subscribe to the channel. Now, grab yourself a drink, a snack, and let's get into it. First, let me set the scene for you all. It was Wednesday, February 22nd, 2023, the 10th birthday of RuneScape, and I was having a few pints at the local pub. That's when Posty Pete came in with an urgent letter for me. It was from Mod Ash. Turns out, the moderators were putting together a little birthday celebration over at Party Pete's that they dubbed the Cake Off. The main bit of entertainment for this epic event would be the FashionScape Extravaganza, a fashion contest showing off some of the dope new fashion that would be coming to the world of Gielinor. They already had a couple of participants lined up, but to truly solidify this event as one for the history books, they wanted to bring in your boy, the GOAT of Gielinor, to compete. A quick note about me: when I enter a contest, I am in it to win it. So after meticulously studying all of my possible outfit options, I picked out one of the dopest fits that Gielinor would ever bear witness to. But I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, so let's rewind a bit. I agreed to join the contest, and after a quick teleport, I was in Falador, making my way on over to the party room. It was rammed full of people, all trying to get a word in with me, but Pete managed to get me through the crowd and backstage, so I could start preparing my routine. Shortly after that, the show would begin, as the first contestant made their way to center stage. For their look, they went with the Jad slippers, OSRS birthday cape, and candle dagger, pairing it all with a clean and classic set of traditional rune armor. It was a sleek look, I'm not going to lie, but it didn't hold a candle to my fit, pardon the pun. For the talent section of their performance, they gave a little dance that really got the crowd going. In return, the judges scored the overall performance for participant number 1 with an 8, a 7, and another 8 for a total score of 23, a very solid return. Next up was contestant number 2, and as soon as this contestant took to the stage, the entire room went silent. It was Duriel, the man who committed the Falador massacre back in 2006. A horrific event that the people of Gielinor still talk of to this day. He must have taken out participant number 2 and entered the contest in their place. He menacingly walked down the stage in peak PKing gear and a bright green party hat as the audience looked on in silence. In his hands, he held a large chest. At center stage, he placed the chest on the ground, as the judges all immediately gave him the lowest score they could, of 1s across the board, totaling to a measly 3 points for his unethical way of entry into the contest. Then, he opened the chest, reached in, and emerged wearing a very festive party cake hat. The look for sure wowed the judges, as they'd signal for the party to get back up and running, and thankfully they did, as I was up next with the look of the decade. As Duriel exited the stage, Pete signaled for the third and final participant to come out. Me. I emerged looking phenomenal. But let me run you through my look real quick. I opted to go with my trademark robe bottoms and blue party hat with glasses, but I paired it with a sleek pair of Bob the Cat slippers, a gnome child backpack, and a classic OSRS jumper. Then, to really make the look pop and to wow the judges, I broke out my best dance moves as soon as I hit center stage. And boy, were they impressed. They rewarded me with an 8 and 2 10s for a grand total of 28 points, making me the winner of the FashionScape Extravaganza. To this day, I still think that judge number 1 must have had some kind of personal beef with me, as I clearly deserved 10s across the board. But I won't hold it against him because I still won anyways. But as the show was coming to a close, it looked as if the party was going to rage on for a while yet, and I was no longer a young man. So after spending a bit of time mingling with my adoring fans, I headed off back to Draenor to call it a night. And that's the story of the time I won the FashionScape Extravaganza. Hopefully in 10 years' time I'll be invited back to the next one to defend my title, and I have no doubt that I'll knock it out of the park once again. But if you enjoyed this story, make sure to spec that like button and subscribe to the channel so you'll keep up to date with all of my epic adventures. But until next time, see you in Gillinor. Thanks for watching another video. If you'd like to join me as I retell my craziest adventure to date in Tales of the Wise Old Man, click on the series to the left, or if you'd like some other RuneScape related content, click on the video to the right.